I'm ready.
Alright, guys, welcome back to another episode of Marvel Buddies. What is up, Addex?
Nothing much.
Another
Nothing much.
another episode here, and this one's a special episode. Alright, this week we're not covering anything. Alright, this week we're gonna see how much Addex knows about Marvel, specifically the Marvel characters that I've spoken about recently. All right.
Oh dear
So
God.
yeah. So I love seeing addicts tortures. All right. It is a great hobby of mine. Whenever I give him questions that he has no idea what's going on. Right. So I did add some MCU questions in there to balance it out because I figured I can't have you failing completely and looking miserable at the end of the day. I already know you had a pretty miserable
not for
morning,
not
so.
not for great content.
Yeah, for sure. So, I'm gonna ask addicts here a couple questions, and yeah, we'll see how things go. Um, okay, are you ready? Whenever
Mhm.
you're ready, buddy.
Oh yeah.
All right. So we got an Iron Man question off the rip, right? And I want to know, I want to
A,
know.
B, C, or D.
Yeah, I had to give it to you, bro, because I could have just let you guess. All right. So I want
Nice.
to
You even
know.
put the GIF in
I
there.
even put the
Beautiful.
GIF in there. Right? I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, look at that. Look at
That's
that. Look at that. Anyway, I want to know, addicts. I want to know. All right. What what is Iron Man's suit in the first Iron Man movie, the Mark II suit? I want to know what that's made of. I want to know. I want to know what it's made of.
all right. I'm gonna go because I remember it being like, wait, the very first Iron
The very
Man
first
movie.
Iron Man movie. Yep, Iron Man 1 with Robert Downey Jr. His second suit, not the one he made
The
in
GIF down there
Avengers.
was throwing me off
It
guard.
was
Hold up.
definitely throwing you off
Oh,
guard.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, my brain is not functioning right now, like
That's that's
at
that's
all.
wonderful, spectacular.
But simply because the letter A is in my name of Addex,
Mhm.
I'm going with steel and titanium.
S- s-
Final answer.
Is that really what you're going with?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you're wrong. I thought you would have gotten that one. It's actually B. It's made of a gold titanium alloy. As you can see,
Oh
it's
no!
golden. It's a little
I just
golden.
remember it. I
Yeah.
remember it being a silver suit.
No, no, he resprays it afterwards with that
Oh
gold titanium.
no!
Yeah, he resprays it. But it was
Oh
it was
god,
it
it's gonna
was
look
gold
horrible.
titanium. Um, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Um, but we'll move on. We also covered Reed Richards in our last episode of Marvel Buddies, did we not?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I want to know
Mo
look at this
man.
long read. Okay, the answer's Mole Man. You going for it, Mole Man? You do remember that
Mm-hmm.
one? All right, that was pretty easy. All right.
Of course, I remember Mole Man.
The
Who
Mole Man,
can
little
who can forget Mole
the
Man?
little man that needed a little bit of loving. The Mole Man. All right, perfect. He didn't even have to read the question on that one. Just gotta move on there. All right. So we're covering House of M addicts. Remember
Uh
when we
huh.
did that? Yeah. All right. So prior to House of M, and the lead up to it, we know that Wanda's gone nuts because she killed a couple of Marvel characters, right? And I want to know if you remember which of those Marvel characters died that to the hands of Wanda. Which characters specifically? There are three. Which ones did she kill?
Okay. So I know it's not Thor, Ant-Man, and Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it be that. Watch it just totally be that. And I'm just looking like a big dingus
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Vision is in there twice,
Mm-hmm.
being C.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure she accidentally killed the Vision.
Mm-hmm.
But I could be wrong because I remember in Professor X having like a
Mm-hmm.
role.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, but Hawkeye is there twice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I remember Hawkeye having a little bit of a major role in that comic, so I don't
Mm-hmm.
think he died.
Mm.
So by that sheer logic,
Mm-hmm.
I will go with C.
See?
The Wasp, the Vision, and the Hulk.
Okay. So your deduction skills had you there at the beginning, but unfortunately they let you down there at the end. The answer is B, Ant-Man, Vision, and Hawkeye. Um, the Professor X does die, but he dies inside of the comics. We're looking for characters that died before House of M in that little like
Well, and
yeah.
Professor X isn't really a Avenger.
I guess not, but I kind of had to throw it in there because he did die. And then I know you said that Hawkeye had a major role. He did. His role of shooting Vision or what's Scarlet Witch after saying "You killed me," and then going absolutely insane afterwards. Yeah. The three characters she kills: Ant-Man, Vision, and Hawkeye, and it causes for a lot of big things. Which because she kills Vision, she leaves. Vision ends up marrying someone else. Pretty sure it's Jocasta, and having a daughter named Vision or Vivian. Um, all of these characters, by the way, are like fantastic characters. Viv is an awesome character, and I really want to talk more about the champions and that team that she's on. I'm pretty sure she's on that team with Miles Morales, and Kamala Khan,
Okay.
but I could be wrong. But um, that was that Ant-Man, Vision, and Hawkeye. All right, Addex, I have another question for you. A
Of
pretty
course you do.
pretty important question actually. We covered Cloak and Dagger prior to covering Reed Richards. All right,
Okay.
and I want to
Okay.
know. I want to know if you know or if you remember how Cloak and Dagger got their powers.
All right. So let me Oh no! I had it in my head. I literally had it in my head, but then I'm looking at that and I'm like, two of those answers.
Mhm.
As Roxxon explosion, I don't know about that.
Mhm.
Definitely wasn't a mutation,
Mhm.
was it?
Mhm.
Can I use a lifeline on
A
this one?
lifeline on this one. All right. All right. They
Because,
debuted
like,
it. They
look,
deb.
look,
Mm.
see, I know they hate drug dealers, like,
Mhm.
specifically.
Mhm.
But I just can't remember if that's how they got their powers was drugs. Just straight up. But fuck it.
Yeah.
We're going with drugs.
With drugs? Yeah. Congrats, bro. You got it.
That's what I thought.
Oh man, that was awesome. I'll have you know, in the Cloak and Dagger TV show, Dagger's dad works for Roxxon, and they get their powers from a Roxxon explosion, which is why I put that in there. Um, and this is the from the TV show. But yeah, they do get their powers from drugs. Ellis Island and all that. Um,
And yeah, Lo, this is
this is a
early
very early
tonight.
episode. And a very
Simply
short.
because yeah, like work.
Yup.
I don't know like when I'm gonna be off next.
Addix's
Like it.
work schedule couldn't fit. It's my grandpa's birthday today. So I kind of wanted to get off a little earlier as well. Saying him happy birthday. Addix has work, so it's a bunch of different reasons, but yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, for sure. All right, Addix. I
Well,
have
what is that gif of? Like, what is that
the Cloak and
scene?
Dagger TV show. Um,
Oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I recommend it. I highly do recommend it. It's a great show, and I think that I honestly I would like to see Olivia Holt and I genuinely forget this guy's name, but I would like to see both. I damn, and he's such a cool guy too. I forget his name, but I would like to see both of them come back. Come back into the MCU as like prominent characters. They definitely played Cloak and Dagger well. Um, but Addix, I did ask if you saw all of those Marvel TV shows prior to um giving you this quiz.
yeah. I
And
only seen the ones on Disney
all right,
Plus.
that's good enough because we're talking about Falcon and Winter Soldier now. All right, I want to know the name of the group that Carly Morgenthau ran. Specifically, it was her name.
Yeah, it was the Flag
It was
Smashers.
Flag
Easy.
Smashers. All right, that was a good one. Yeah. I couldn't really think of other names. And
Anti-America.
Anti-America was my first one. I was like, I guess that's close enough to Flag Smashers. Um, the Grand Director is an actual Marvel villain, and there's a I in looking up Captain America villains,
Flag Smasher
Flag
is a
Smasher
Marvel villain.
is a Marvel villain. Yeah, if you guys want to take a look at what Flag Smasher. If you guys want to take a look at what Flag Smasher looks like, he kind of looks like this. It's this white dude over here. This is kind of what he looks like.
He
Um,
looks like Harvey Ace Attorney, like Harvey Birdman. Like,
yeah, I know what you're talking about. The guy from Venture Bros, right?
yep.
Yeah. As you can see, he has that planet sign, the symbol from the TV show. He does look like that Venture Bros guys. Yeah. And then there was while looking up Captain America villains, I came across the Grand Director, who I actually have no idea what he looks like. So I've never met him. Grand Director Marvel. So I don't know. I guess it's that doesn't look like him. I guess it's this guy or this guy. That I should not be showing that on screen. Um, but I guess it was this dude. He is a who was a prominent member of that affiliation from World War II, specifically the German one that we will not mention. But I also came across this one guy. Hold on. Yeah, yeah, this guy, the Porcupine. All right, I was gonna include him, but I'm like, this guy definitely doesn't fit any of the roles of Marvel characters that I know of, and I would actually genuinely love to cover Porcupine because in current Marvel continuity, the main Porcupine guy is
Why does he come off of the Kingdom Hearts Unlimited wiki?
wait, he does?
Like, what?
Oh, yeah, he does.
That's all right. That's interesting.
um, but this is him in more recent comics, and he was hired by the Hobgoblin to do some crimes, and also his ex-wife kind of forced him to do some crimes and held his daughter hostage. Um,
And
specifically,
drugs are bad.
specifically Roger Gawking. Yeah, drugs are bad. Specifically, this guy Roger Gawking.
Are you? Are you? Okay.
Okay.
Are you? It's okay getting old. Okay. Doing the same thing when you get old.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
He is an old man. He's a fairly old dude, but currently he is the
That's my
love
way of
interest
telling you I've seen the most recent episode.
of South Park. Perfect. Thank you. Glad to know. But he is currently dating Spider Woman.
Nice.
Roger. Here's them. Here's Roger tied up because he couldn't figure out how to tie a kid, and their child, who is actually not his child but just her child, because she had him artificially inseminated, has spider powers. Specifically,
Of
her
course.
spider powers. Specifically, he can shoot beams of what's called her Venom Strike, and by God, do I love this comic. This is Roger wearing Spider Woman's outfit. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. This comic right here. If any of you in chat right now want to put Spider Woman in that Google form, you will make my day times a million. I simp for this. I cannot say that, but I do. I love this character. I absolutely,
Canceled.
wholeheartedly love this character of Spider-Woman. And Roger genuinely is such a great character. This dude is like the biggest goof ever. Look at their child. Look at his spider power infested child. Look at him. Look at him. He's out here eating cookies or whatever, and Roger over here doesn't know what's coming when he gets zapped by this little thing. Absolute best child, best characters in my opinion. But anyway, we're not here to talk about Spider-Woman, all right? Cause we're here to talk about our next quiz character for Addex.
Spider-Man.
No, unfortunately, we're coming back to Scarlet Witch and Vision. So I know you weren't here that one episode that we covered.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
Ultron.
Oh! I would let you know that you might wanna right here. I know the Age of Ultron poster here is looking.
Wait, you bamboozled me.
I have bamboozled you, and I want before you jump into any conclusions, I wanna let you know what the question is. All right. So we mentioned the comic that time that you were out with that phone call from that one scammer dude.
Oh no.
We did mention
You must give me $300 in order for you to get the $300 that I paid you.
Yup. Yup. So while Addex was dealing with that, unfortunately I was left alone to cover this comic known as Vision and the Scarlet Witch, Volume 2, which is exactly what happens in the Scarlet Witch TV show WandaVision. So Vision is being dismantled by Henry Gyrick, who is actually the guy that helped build the Sentinel program. Um, and Gyrick is also the leader of the Avengers team, right? He basically is like, you deploy when I tell you, right? And so basically, while operating on Vision, he asks Vision about his backstory, or Vision kind of talks about his backstory, right? And I want to ask if you know which robot here, right? Which robot here was used to make Vision? Was it Ultron? Was it an Iron Man suit? Was it Wonder Man? Or was it the Human Torch? And here's a little poster. I know, right? Like 3 of them are like fleshy characters, and then you have Ultron. So which one was a robot used to build used to build Vision?
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm. I'm gonna go with Wonder Man.
Wonder Man. Simon Williams. Locking
Mm-hmm.
that in. Confirmed. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tragic addicts. So I'll have you know that before Marvel Comics, the first 2 characters were Namor the Submariner versus the Human Torch. Right? And it was this one
Huh?
back in the day. Right? Namor the Submariner versus the Human Torch. Right?
Huh?
One of Marvel's very first comics.
The
However,
answer is the Human
the
Torch?
answer is the Human Torch, because the Human Torch was actually a robot. It wasn't Johnny Storm. It was some other dude.
I've been
And
bamboozled.
then the Human Torch's body, as stated by Vision, was turned into Vision. They took out the ability to catch on fire and instead made it so that he could shift his molecules to either be dense or not dense, I guess, in phasable or whatever. And so the answer is the Human Torch. Yeah, the Human Torch was the original Vision. Yep,
I'm
yep.
being torched.
You're being absolutely. I would say you're being Human Torched here.
Da-dum, dum.
Dumb, dumb. Human Torch. Um, yeah, yeah. And if you guys want some proof here, I will pull up this. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it. It is somewhere here. I have to scroll a bit, but I will get there eventually. For those wondering why I'm taking forever, it's because I'm scrolling. I'm still scrolling. Hold on. I have to scroll to a lot to get to that WandaVision episode, but let's see here. Where could it be? Where could it be? Yeah. Hold on. Uh, let's see. Let's bring this here. Here's my Discord. Please don't look. And we're looking at this picture specifically here, right? Here's the Human Torch. One of them is Johnny Storm, this one, and here's the machine version of the Johnny Storm, right? The new Human Torch, or I guess the Human Torch. Right? And they're talking about an artificial death after many years. The Mad Thinker, right, reactivated my body, but not my mind, to use against the Fantastic Four. The body, right, of the original Human Torch, who Ultron has here, and asked this man to change and discard and absorb solar power in the jewel of his brow. Right. He's actually used by Vision, by Ultron to make the Human Torch, to make Vision. Anyway, we're moving on here, boys. We're getting there, right? All right, number 7. We covered the Council of Reeds in our last episode, right? And Reed Richards uses a machine, right, to be able to see all of his variants. Now, I just want to know, in that dimension, how many Reeds had the Infinity Gauntlet? And this is not multiple choice. This is, you gotta remember. It's a
Hey, Micro.
Yeah.
The stream is
my stream
wild
my
right
stream
now.
is going wild. What's it doing?
Like, I can't get it to load on my end, at all.
No. Let me take a lookie.
All right.
Is it back?
Wait. It was for like a second. It showed you like scrolling Discord.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I did have Discord up for a split second. Let's see. What's going on here? Let me just open up my own Twitch. See what's going on. Yeah, it looks kind of fine. It's just kind of a little delayed.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I think that might have just been on my end. My
Maybe
bad.
it was just on your end. It's fine. It's all good. But I do want to ask, how many Reeds had Infinity Gauntlets in that last episode we covered?
I believe it was 4 of them.
4 of them. Ooh. Are you confirming it? Are you locking in your answer there, buddy?
I am locking that in.
Tragic, dude. It was actually 3. It was actually 3 of them, unfortunately. Yeah. Sadly, it was 3 Reed Richards. It was like that one Reed Richards that
Damn, I'm like 1 for 6.
It's funny. The only one you got was number 2, where the Mole Man last week's episode. It was 3. It was.
Wait, I got the Falcon and Winter Soldier one right.
Did you? Oh yeah, you did. You're 2 for 7. Let's go.
Right.
So.
Gotta finish strong here.
Finish strong. Yep. So we did cover those 3 Reed Richards variants, which included the one Reed Richards that made the Garden, the one Reed Richards that made the Doom prison, and the last one that did like genetic scientific modifications to a sun to save like 8 billion people. Those were the 3 Reed Richards that had Infinity Gauntlets. All right. I want to know now. We did cover the Darkhold. This is a while back, but I want to know. This should be a fairly simple one. I just want to know the name of the guy that made the Darkhold. All right. Was it Kython? Was it Gara? Was it Cthulhu? Or was it Morgan Le Fay? What was the name of the guy that made the Darkhold? Here's Werewolf by Night, by the way. Shirtless Werewolf by Night.
So if I just meme and say Cthulhu.
Not talking about South Park. No, we're not talking about that. The Rise of Cthulhu. Our God.
They're still on the Infinity Gauntlet picture.
Oh, unfortunate. I think it's because I know there's a slight delay on my Twitch stream, but it could be
who knows? I'm gonna refresh.
Maybe, yeah, try doing that. Maybe it's on your end, not mine. I could just.
Oh yeah, it's definitely on my end.
Yeah,
because you're there.
Yep. So I just want to know.
But it's
the name of the Elder God.
First off, you misspelled Cthulhu.
Did I? Cthulhu. You know, that's how you know it's not it's not Cthulhu. I have already eliminated one answer for you. Just come on, bro. Calm down.
It's Kython. The
Thank you. I'm
final answer.
spoon feeding this to you. My God. It is Kython.
3 of 7.
3 out of 8. Three out of 8. Let's go. Let's keep going. All right. So this one, I guarantee you that I'm spoon feeding these to you. All right. I want to know who besides Vision had a romantic relationship with the Scarlet Witch. We did not cover this, but I want to know if you know, because we did cover one other person besides Vision that she had a romantic relationship with in that Darkhold series. But I want to know if
Yep.
you know how many characters had a romantic relationship with the Scarlet Witch. Was it A, Captain America, B, Doctor Doom, C, Quicksilver, or D, all of the above?
I'm gonna go with Doctor Doom.
Doctor Doom? Just Doctor Doom?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, I would have you know that Captain America did have a romantic relationship with Captain America and Scarlet Witch. They did have a
Oh
romantic
no.
relationship. Here's
R34.
here's them macking it right there. Look at the love between. Look at them two lovebirds right there. Um, right? But um, uh, grossly enough,
Oh no.
yeah,
No.
yeah. I would have you know that Quicksilver. Well, I
With her
don't
own
think I can.
brother?
Yep, with her own. I can't hit enter on this, but she did have some sort of romantic relationship with Quicksilver. In yeah, it was not great. It was really a lot of people hated it, but it was an alternate reality comic in which the two of them they are still siblings, but they have some really
Ooh.
gross, awkward love relationship. So I decided to include that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now all
Okay.
of you guys are scarred. Congratulations. All right. Um, moving on from this because it's extremely gross. We covered that one Runaways comic during our time talking about Cloak and Dagger, and during that comic, they had assembled a new Avengers team, specifically called the New Avengers. And I want to know if you know the four prominent members of that roster that were covered. And I will give you a hint. Spider-Woman is in it. That's your hint. You get Spider-Woman, who is also in all four of the answer choices. So, so you know one. But I want to know if you remember who the four characters that were in the Avengers roster there were. This is awesome. This is spectacular.
Alright. So I really feel like Luke Cage was in it.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
I'm just gonna go with B.
B?
Yellow Swag.
Spider-Woman, Spider-Man, Thor, and Luke Cage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Again, you had him in the first half. You really did. The answer is
Oh
D.
my
The
god.
answer is D. It's Luke Cage, Iron Man, Spider-Woman, and Captain America. To my knowledge, because I didn't read that whole thing, but it was of what they mentioned in that comic. The New Avengers roster consisted of Captain America, Spider-Woman, Luke Cage, and Iron Man. But yeah, there was that.
Oh, I got that mixed up.
Yeah, it was honestly
My
all it was
brain isn't
Iron Man and
functioning.
Spider-Man were the two. Well, Thor was there too in this one, but Thor was not there. Spider-Man and Iron Man both made appearances in that comic, so I can see where you got it right or like confused, but the answer was D. All right, my last one here before I go. Actually, that's a cap. I'm lying. We have a couple more. But I want to know what the name of Ultron's child is. Again, covered in that same comic, in that same Runaways comic. Was it Vision, Victor Mancha,
Ultron
Ultron
Jr.
Jr., or Andrew's Captain, Micro Here's Captain, because Ultron has no children. It is just
It's
Ultron
Victor
only.
Mancha.
Yep, I am spoon feeding this to you at this point. It is Victor Mancha, one of the greats, Victor Mancha. All right. So continuing on with this, I mentioned the Illuminati in the last episode with Reed Richards, and I want you to know if you can tell me the active members of that Illuminati roster. Now, I was supposed to give you multiple choice characters here, but I forgot because I was stunned by this sexy picture of Captain America. So, by God, could you, pardon a young person's soul for.
That's not Captain America. That's
I'm sorry,
Iron
Iron Man.
Man.
Did I say Captain America? I meant Iron Man. Sorry, I'm still Captain from this. Still haunted from that. But can you forgive?
It's
Can you
gonna
forgive a
be
lover?
Professor X,
Mm-hmm.
Tony Stark,
Mm-hmm.
Doctor
Mm-hmm.
Strange. I can't think of the fourth one. Reed Richards.
Can you name the other two? There are a couple more.
Oh,
If there's an all of the above option. I'll give you another hint. I'll give you another hint.
I did think about that, Lou. I did think about that, but my brain isn't really working. That's the thing.
Oh man, Addex and his lack of sleep and running on G Fuel, or what is it, Red Bull G Fuel Monster? What are you on now?
I'm not running on anything right now. That's the problem.
Tragic. You got a couple more. We mentioned at least one of the simplest law of multiple choice test. If that is true. Logan is not wrong. If there's an all of the above, it's all of the above. um, we did mention another character in this Illuminati roster. When I covered where is it? Where is it? When I covered this, we mentioned another Illuminati character. You mentioned you so you have I'll restate it for you back so you can remember. Iron Man, Professor X, Doctor Strange, Reed Richards. Another character that we mentioned here.
Wonder Man.
No. Specifically
Ultron.
specifically when I spoke about this guy.
Oh, Human Torch.
No, dude. You are down bad. All right, the other two are Namor the Submariner and the Black Panther. God. God. This is gonna be a regular thing now. I'm gonna enjoy doing this again in the future at some point. Woo! Alright, alright. Alright. You're what are you? Three for 12? Four well, you got this one right. Four for 12, 4 for 12? Alright. Alright, we
I
covered
am truly a Marvel buddy.
a Marvel buddy indeed. All right, we covered that one Reed Richards comic with the Council of Reeds, and I want to know, I want to know the cereal that they ate, bro. I want to know what the name of the brand of cereal that
It
the
was Hulk
Fantastic.
Smash.
It was Hulk Smash. He gets that one.
And I didn't even have to even look at that, but Spider-O's,
Yeah, it's
they
like
ate bread.
they ate bread. Look, he's eating bread here. It's if you would have let me finish and scroll down, he's eating bread here. So it's a throw off. And then Captain America Crunch, like a play on Captain Crunch. I thought that was pretty genius for me. And Spider-O's, like Oreos, but Spider-O's. I thought that was pretty good. I don't know. It's a
Dude, I
spider.
have like a weird memory with
Dude,
memory.
he can't remember like the Avengers roster or any of that, or the.
But I can
We
remember
can
the
remember
cereal we
fucking
ate.
cereal, bro.
Yeah, the devil's in the details.
All right. So for these next couple of ones, if you get them wrong, I won't hold it accountable for you, because I genuinely was capping here when I tried to remember like good questions to make. So these are some pretty terrible questions, but I'm not apologizing for this. In House of M, how many different memories of Peter's past did he see? They gave you multiple choice here, so and you can count if you want. You can start counting here. All the
All
different
the
memories,
above.
all of the above. So are,
I'm too lazy to count all that, so I'm
are,
going with 17.
17. All right. I will have you know that I do not know the answer to this, but it's whatever's in here plus one, so I'll give it to you at this point. I gotta think of some better questions. If I'm not mistaken, it was 20. Uh, no, yeah, 17. You're right. It was 17. It was this plus the Gwen Stacy death, when she snaps her neck. So 17 is correct. Congratulations, Addex. You are 6 for 14. Not bad, not bad. Can we pull this together? All right. The last question, which unfortunately stream can't see, so I'm going to hit enter and make it a new page so that you can see it. In that Runaways comic that we covered with this one right here, Gertrude, her pet velociraptor, Old Lace, when they head into New York, needs to lay low. All right? And you can't just have a velociraptor in New York, even though Moon Girl has Devil Dinosaur running around. But
And there's this beast that run amok, but
yeah, for sure. And
whatever.
I'm sure that no one would be surprised. And they even saw at one point She-Hulk. But I want to know what the animal that Gertrude's Velociraptor gets changed into.
Ain't it a chicken?
Is it a chicken? No way, dude. This is awesome. Are you locking in chicken?
Yes.
Oh my god, no! It's a fucking dog, dude! It's a common pet! It has to lay low! You'd never. This is a southern thing. I'm sure you have, like, chickens all over freaking the south, but we're talking about New York! You don't see chickens in New York. Not New York City! Is it a chicken? It's a freaking dog! God. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, that was wonderful. That was fantastic. Oh, yeah. Whew. I got a massive headache here. All right. All right. So, being that we got all through all 15 of these questions real quick, all right. I have a question. I have a couple questions in the back of the noggin that I want to know if addicts can remember. All right, addicts.
Okay.
Going back to this Iron Man question up here, I will get rid of that in a second. All right.
Okay.
Here we have Iron Man's GIF here. All right. And now this is not Iron Man's Mark II suit or the Mark III or whatever you want to call it, the gold titanium alloy, the Mark II. I'm pretty sure it was Mark II. But I want to know. All right, what the name of this armor is that is in here in this game.
That's the Mark III.
That's the Mark III. All right. So if I'm not mistaken, I can't spell. Pretty sure it's called the modular armor, if I'm not mistaken, which looks like this. It's a little 8-bit version of that right here. Here it is. Just to get a comparison, a side by side here.
Yeah.
Can we get this? I can't. Can we get a little side by side here comparison? All right. This one, at least this specific image here kind of looks pretty good, pretty closely related to it. Would you say it is? And just to confirm that I'm not capping here, this is the modular armor. And this was pretty prominent in the Iron Man TV show, as well as like later on in other Iron Man comics. And it's the Iron Man armor that he uses actually in Age of Ultron, which allows him to replace parts of his armor with other parts of his armor to fit his specific needs. Now I do not know if the modular armor is the Mark III, so I'm willing to compromise here and give you half credit on it. I'm willing to
Yay.
compromise here. Just cause at this point I'm kind of like capping here to fill the time to fill the time void here. And cause I find this genuinely hilarious that you cannot remember anything. All right. Now, in WandaVision, right?
Okay.
Yeah, Wanda has two kids. All right. All right. And they have similar powers to that of Quicksilver and the Scarlet Witch.
Yep.
Can you give me their names and the team roster that they're on? Not the list of the members on the team, just the name of the team that they're on in the comics. I want their names and the team that they're on.
Well, you're gonna get their superhero names, but it's Wicked and Speed.
Yeah, Wiccan and Speed. All right. What?
Wicked, Wanda, Speed, Quicksilver.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And do you know what team they're on in the comics? What? Maybe a sort of certain roster that they're on.
They're on the Young
They're
Avengers.
on the Young Avengers roster. Let's go, Addex! Woo! What are you like? Eight and a
But it's
half?
Billy and Tommy for their actual names.
Billy and Tommy, yes sir. All right. All right. How's this? In our discussion of the Darkhold, we covered a certain red menace that gained a unique ability after being a sacrifice for the Darkhold. Which character was it?
Carnage.
It was Carnage. All right. As you can see, guys, my questions are getting more and more easy. Because Addex is getting them now, so I have to hit him with something wild. Like, what year did the Fantastic Four debut in?
1957.
Did they? Are you for sure? Because I was just capping here. I didn't expect you to answer. I'm pretty sure it was 1964, but FF debut. Oh, I Fantastic Four. Gotta type it out. It's 1961. We were both wrong on this one, so it's okay. It's bring me his pictures now. Yes, Logan. We'll get you all the pictures of Spider-Man. Ah. And speaking of Spider-Man, all right.
Okay.
I want to know. All right.
All right.
All right.
Uh huh.
Why the fuck he's with the Pope here? My God, look at this. The Pope is giving Spider-Man his blessing. This is sick. No, I want to know. I want to know the name of Spider-Man's child, Peter Parker's child with MJ. I want to know if you remember the name of his daughter.
Isn't it? Wait. Name May.
May? May Parker? Is that what you're going with?
Yes.
Final answer?
Yes.
Congratulations, buddy. You got that one right. It's May Parker. The name of Peter Parker's son is May Parker, or daughter, sorry, May Parker. And yeah. I think that's it, cause I genuinely can't think of other questions to give to Addex. Addex, do you have any questions for me?
What was Iron Man's? What was the code name for the Hulkbuster suit?
Ooh, ooh. Ooh, okay. Actually, I kind of don't remember this one. So this. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Um. Mm. I know the AI was like Veronica or something like that, or was it Friday? But I don't remember the code name for it. Was it not just Hulkbuster? I don't remember. Genuinely.
Let's pick an answer.
I'm gonna go with Hulkbuster, I guess, because I don't remember this one.
It was Veronica.
That was Veronica. I thought that was the AI. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. You see, I did have it. I played myself in the beginning. Wow.
What is the Winter Soldier's trigger words? What
Oh,
do they use to
do,
hypnotize
do
him?
you want me to do all of them? Because like, there's a lot of them. There's like 13 of them. I know
Mm-hmm.
I know what. There's a couple. I know like Homecoming is one. I know like freight train is one. There's like a whole list of them. I know like those two are the only ones that I remember. So um yeah, those are the two. I remember Homecoming and Freight Train, but there's a lot of them. And I hope
Yeah,
you
that's like all I remember
yeah I
too.
hope you
But
don't remember expect me to say all of them. But yeah.
yeah, I just wanted to see if you could say it because that'd have been pretty fire.
If I could have said,
Um,
like, hell no, I don't. I don't. They said it in Russian too, which I don't speak Russian, so. uh,
what place did Thanos get the Power Stone from?
that one's Vormir. I do know that one.
Power Stone.
Oh, the Power Stone. So he got that from the Nova Corps on Xandar.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah, that one threw me off. I thought you said Soulstone there, so I'm thankful you reminded me that that was not the right answer. Yeah,
Mhm.
Addex needs to quiz me too. Damn, some of those were tough, toughies.
Let's
Um,
see here.
couple more before you head off.
hmm Hmm. How much did the Ronin outfit sell for in Hawkeye?
What the? Oh, yo, what the hell? I have no idea, dude. That's like some minor insignificant detail that I didn't pay attention to. What is it like
It was like
10 million or something?
3.5 million or
Oh,
something
yeah.
insane.
It's like some wild arbitrary number. I couldn't remember that. I was like, what the hell? I was like, you know what's funny too? You said Ronin, and I thought of like Ronin the Accuser, and I'm like, is this some uh,
Let's see here. In Avengers Endgame,
mm-hmm.
who was the first? Who was the first one to catch the Infinity Gauntlet from Hawkeye to take it to the van?
It was Black Panther. It was Clint, give it to me, and he takes it and starts launching it. Yeah, yeah, I do know that one. Yeah. uh, this is my Black Panther impression for all you guys watching
Clint,
there.
give it to me.
Clint, give it to me, and then he gets caught by Ebony Maw's little whoop, and he chucks it for Spider-Man, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't care that when Clint told him his name. Yeah, 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 for sure. He does care. Black Panther, deep down, he does care.
He does. What a good soul.
Indeed.
Bro.
Are you? You
Uh.
got if you're about to pass out, I would rather I'd rather end stream here than have you like faint on my podcast, But
and the Sokovia Accords.
hmm
What was the first clause?
oh, what that? Damn. Okay. They operated under the jurisdiction of the United Nations, right? Wasn't that the first clause? Like the United Nations would deploy them.
Yep.
All right. Cool. 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 Yeah, I knew Addex wanted that one. Some UN reference in this one. little Magneto over here. uh,
Always.
always. All right, Addex. I want to know. I want to know if you remember what. Since we have to hit this one too, don't forget. What comic did the Cosmic Calculator debut in?
Shit. It's a wild one.
It is indeed a wild one.
It's not Hit
It
Monkey,
is not Hit Monkey.
but it
It
was
is.
like the
It is
week
an
before
animal though.
that.
It is an animal though.
I don't remember.
It's Howard the Duck, number one.
Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I
Yeah,
think that's gonna
I
be
think
about
that's it
all you're
for.
getting out of
Yeah,
me.
I think that's it for Marvel Buddies this week. We managed to hit the 50-minute mark here, more or less. It was a little fun. I thought this was great. I thought Howard the Alien,
Oh,
indeed. Isn't that the guy from like what's his face? What's that movie called? Like the the one where I forget that movie's name, but is it is it not the one where like all I remember from this movie is one of them was like, oh, is it? I thought there was an alien in like a movie, and all I can remember from the movie is like they go to like this like place and they're talking to this artist who's drawing aliens and they're like, look at this alien, it's got 3 boobs, and everyone was like, that's all I remember from that movie. Um, it's like I can't spell the alien movie. Guess not. Oh, this guy. uh, uh. Anyway, but that is it for Marvel Buddies this week. I don't know. But we'll definitely be doing this again at some point. I want more of this. Addicts. I don't even know what to give you as a grade here, but let's just say we'll round you out at a even C. Does that sound okay? Does that sound okay?
Thanks, Professor.
Professor Micro over here giving you a please, Professor, I'll do anything for an A.
Dr. Micro.
Yeah. Dr. Micro says he'll give you a passing grade for this one, just because of all the torture I put you through and whatnot. And
Yay!
yay! And that's it for Marvel Buddies this week. Make sure to tune in next week, guys. I have a lot more in store for you guys and a lot more character requests for you guys. I want to say thank you to Snoopy, the editor, for making my thumbnails. He's helped me quite a bit on the YouTubes. If you guys want to check it out, I did upload Reed Richards last night. It uploaded this morning or this afternoon at 12. If you guys want to go back and watch it, and this will be going up in the YouTube. Snoopy made me a spectacular Addex-ish. I thought we would be getting Addix's face reveal as I put it here, but Snoopy actually just put a picture of Mario, because Addex may as well be Mario. Outside of his especially because he does that, like, you know, the Galaxy and Galaxy News and all that. So unfortunately, Addex will remain a mystery unless you go onto his stream, Addex Classic, in which or put any one of our of the gifts into chat that we have here, such as a wide Addex.
Yeah, my stream.
Yeah, wide Addex over here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next week for Marvel Buddies, and peace. Anything you want to say, Addex, before we head out? Yeah, sounds about right.
Finland.
Finland sounds about right. I'll see you guys.